Either you gonna be running with time or time is gonna be running you. All day long. What up, gang? It's your girl Jayla, and I'm back again with another video. I know it's been a minute since I posted my last one, my hygiene haul. I know, I'm sorry, life has been happening, but I have to stop saying that because that's no excuse, because life happens to everybody. But join the family. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and hit that bell notification. So in this video, there's gonna be like minimal edits, nothing too much, you know, because I'm just sitting here chatting on the porch, just thinking, right? And one concept that I want to talk about that I kind of came up with, I guess you could say, like I looked on the internet to see if the concept was something that was already like created or thought about, and to an extent it is, but not the way that I think about it, if that makes sense. And then you'll probably be able to tell by the title what I'm talking about. But yeah, I got my hair done. That's another reason why I took so long, because I didn't want to look like a crackhead. And then I had to come back with the glasses because the contacts were hurting my eyes for a little bit. And then that child you hear in the background, that's mine. That's my seed. So yeah, my lips is chapped. I just really just popped on the camera. Oh, and then my tripod broke, y'all. Like, the one leg just gave out, and I was just like, man, that was like $20. It was a good tripod too, so I gotta go get another one. So I'm just using like this little makeshift one from like 5 and Below, and that's all you need to know, the quality of it and everything. So, not to rag on 5 and Below, because they do have some dope stuff, but nonetheless. So what I wanted to talk about today is active versus passive patience. And so to break down active patience, basically to sum it up, is what you're doing while you're waiting for the new car, waiting for the new job, waiting for just your next step in life. Like, what are you doing? Are you working while you're waiting, or are you just sitting there not doing nothing with your life, or just wasting time? Because y'all, I discovered, or not discovered, but I just realized, I'm like, time really be flying. Like, from the last time that I had posted my YouTube video, it's been like, what, 15 days on YouTube Studio, and I'm just like, God, like, that's a long time. Like, there's so many video ideas that I have, but I'm not implementing them or doing them, like, either out of laziness, procrastination, or overthinking. Like, I just be like, oh, people may not like this, you know, just overthinking it. And so time be flying. Like, when they say time stops for no one, time does not stop for no one. Like, either you gonna be running with time or time is gonna be running you. And that's one thing that I've realized, like, in this life, like, ever since I really started trying to figure life out, or trying to really focus and make life better for me. That's one thing that I have realized. And so in that time, while I'm having to be patient and waiting for my next breakthrough, what am I doing? Am I working, or am I being lazy? Am I procrastinating? And I had to really check myself this week, because something had happened in life, and I was no longer able to do the things that I was needing to do, and needing to get the places I needed to get to. So, and prior to that, when I was able to get to these places, I was procrastinating on the things that I needed to do, and I did not do them. And so it kind of just made me stop and think. I'm like, okay, you need to stay on top of your stuff. Like, this should have been done 2 months ago, but you're doing it now that you're in a crunch, now that you actually are needing something. And now is the time you want to do it, and that's not the right mentality to have. Yes, ma'am. You want to go inside? You're welcome. So that's one thing I really had to check myself about, is my procrastination. And we're not even going to get into the fact that that could be a possible trauma response. that could be a possible trauma response. But at the end of the day, I do know that putting things off, whether it's due to anxiety or not, Lord, whether it's due to anxiety or not, is not a good thing. Like, and you can unlearn anything. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, because there are still a lot of things that I am unlearning as an adult that I learned from my childhood. So not saying it's an excuse, not saying it's not easy, but it is something that needs to be worked through, not just acknowledged and just put on the back burner. Like, that is something I need to actively work on. And so, again, with active patience, the whole concept is, what are you doing while you're waiting for your next breakthrough? Are you working, or are you procrastinating? And so, one more thing with that, but also to add, it's like, are you also having faith while you are waiting, while you're working and you're waiting? Because you can work all you want to, but if you don't have faith or hope for the next breakthrough to come, then it ain't ever gonna come. So have faith while you're working. And so now moving on to passive patience. Passive patience is like that, okay, you gotta sit and wait, and it's agonizing. Like, I am one of the most impatient people, because I want it now. And it's like, I feel like half the world, this generation, is just, they just seek instant gratification, and it's not always a good thing. I personally think instant gratification is never good. But this world, that's what we seek. That's what we're used to. We're used to the social media, the Instagrams, TikTok, all of that. That's our instant gratification. And so when we actually have to sit and wait in line, or for some assistance, like at a store, and we actually have to wait for like a worker, a clerk, to come and help us look for something or whatever, it's weird, because you're just like, oh, like, I want you here now. Like, and I'm not Amy, I'm mommy. I'm mommy. Say mommy. Mommy. Yes, mommy. She gave me this, I don't know. But that's something that I've also realized, like, I am that person. Like, it is agonizing to sit and be patient and wait for my next breakthrough. Like, there's no working, there's just faith, and you sitting there. There's like a little stool right here. I was gonna show it to y'all, but sitting there waiting in the midst of everything that's going on. Like, can you be that person? Can you be passively patient? And also with that, and see everybody else in your life being blessed. Can you sit there and wait for your breakthrough while everyone else around you is being blessed? Because I'm mommy. 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 Yes, mommy. Mommy. Yes. She's learning to associate things. But, so are you waiting while everyone else is being blessed? Because usually if everyone else is being blessed, that means you next. So that's something I'm really having to learn in this life. Like, is active patience, working while I'm waiting for my next breakthrough, and not just being lazy and procrastinating. And two, learning how to patiently wait for my next breakthrough, because you never know when it's going to come. So you always have to keep the faith and keep it pushing. But yeah, that's all I really had to speak about today. Just kind of wanted to get that off my mind, get it off my chest, just come as I am, just raw, transparent, and just talk. And so if you have any thoughts, ideas, questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section. I will be gladly reading them. So I love y'all. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.